IELTS at home. This is Navpreet, your host, guide and mentor on this channel. और आज की मेरी वीडियो बेस्ड है राइटिंग टास्क 2 पर, जिसमें हम लर्न करेंगे कि कैसे हमने जो इसकी इंट्रोडक्शन होती है राइटिंग ऐसे की वो कैसे लिखनी है। और इससे पहले मैंने राइटिंग के ऊपर और भी वीडियोस बनाई हैं जो इस वीडियो से पहले देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है। यू कैन गेट द लिंक ऑफ दैट बाय क्लिकिंग द आई बटन, जिसमें मैंने बताया है कि क्वेश्चन टाइप्स कौन कौन सी है, उनको कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करना, उसका फॉर्मेट और स्ट्रक्चर अलग अलग टाइप के एसेस का क्या है। सो आज की हम वीडियो में लर्न करेंगे कि हाउ टू राइट एन इंट्रोडक्शन, की राइटिंग ऐसे की इंट्रोडक्शन को कैसे लिखना है, इसके कौन से पार्ट्स हैं। और इसके अलावा आप मुझे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पर भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं, उसका लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया है। वहाँ पर आप लेटेस्ट अपडेट और कुछ डेली की जो मेरी पोस्ट है वो देख सकते हो। और इसके अलावा जो सारी मेरी पिछली वीडियोस हैं रिलेटेड टू राइटिंग, लिसनिंग और रीडिंग, ग्रामर, तो उन सभी का लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया, वहाँ पर जाके क्लिक करके वो वीडियो देख सकते हो। सो विदाउट एनी फर्दर डिले लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर टुडेस वीडियो। So in this video we are going to learn about the introduction, how to write an introduction for an IELTS essay. So introduction has 3 parts: paraphrasing, second is thesis statement, third outlining statement. So what is paraphrasing? Paraphrasing means stating your question statement in different words by using synonyms but having same meaning. And second is thesis. Thesis means stating your position, like your opinion about any particular viewpoint. And the third is outlining statement. It's about what you are going to discuss in your upcoming paragraph. I mean, in this you need to tell the reader your plan. And the main thing is that avoid hooks. What is hook? Hook lines are just attractive lines to attract your readers, but these lines are not required in IELTS writing or in introduction. These are just extra lines but having no connection with your introduction or your topic. So also avoid cramming. Cramming is not acceptable in IELTS writing, so try to avoid these two things, hooks and cramming. So firstly we will discuss how to do paraphrasing. You can see on your screen a question statement. Here I give an example how to do paraphrasing. So read the question statement. There is a good deal of evidence that increasing car use is contributing to global warming and having other undesirable effects on people's health and well-being. Do you agree or disagree? So here you need to rephrase that question statement in your words but having same meaning. So you can read the paraphrasing. Rising global temperature. Here you can see the global warming is changed into rising global temperatures. Both have same meaning. And human health and fitness issues. These are changed in the question statement. People's health and well-being. Here we changed human health and fitness issues are often viewed as being caused by expanding, means increasing, use of automobiles. Here we use automobiles instead of car use, because we can't focus only on car in the essay, so we use automobiles. So this is how you can paraphrase your question statement. Here the sense or the meaning of sentence is same but we use different words. So in this way you can paraphrase your question statement. It is totally depend on your question statement how you can change it. You can't copy the question statement or the paraphrasing of any other essay into your essay. So now it's time to learn thesis statement, in which you need to mention your opinion. So you can write like this, you can see on your screen: in my opinion, or I agree that increasing use of motor vehicle is contributing to rising world temperatures and certain health issues. So you are agree with the statement, because it's a question about agree or disagree. If you are agree, you can write agree, and if you are disagree, then you can write disagree. Or in the starting you can mention in my opinion, according to me, in my perspective, or I agree. And also you can write like this essay agrees that. And again, I would like to say that you can write your thesis statement according to your question. I mean, the synonyms or word you need to use according to your question. You can't copy all the thesis statement of any essay to your essay. You can start or use the starting lines like, in my opinion, this essay agrees that, I agree that. Now it's time to write your outline statement. Here you need to mention your plan or your main points that you are going to discuss in your upcoming paragraphs. So for this agree or disagree essay, you can write like you can see on your screen the first sentence. Firstly, this essay will discuss dash, and secondly it will discuss dash. I mean, because you have to make two paragraphs for agree or disagree essay, so you need to mention your first agree point in the first fill up and the second agree point in the second fill up. So this is how you can write your outlining statement. But remember that use different words if you are again going to mention these your ideas in your body paragraph, then use different words, don't repeat the same words. And also for advantages and disadvantages essay, you can write this essay will first discuss dash. Here you need to mention your first advantage as one of the main advantage of this, and then outlining dash as a primary disadvantage. If you are writing one advantage in the first body paragraph and second in second, then you need to mention here one advantage or disadvantage. If you are mentioning two, then you need to mention your two advantages in the first fill up and two disadvantages in the second fill up. And next you can see this is the outlining statement for causes and solution or problem solution essay. Here you need to write this essay will discuss dash as a principal cause of this and submit dash as a viable solution followed by reasoned conclusion. Here I put S with causes. If you are writing more than one causes, then you need to put S with cause. That is same rule with the solution or solutions. If you are writing solutions or causes, then avoid to write A or article A in the starting of principal or viable. Here you can write your main cause or solution. I mean, you can mention in your outlining statement your main ideas or main point. And then if it's a both view point of view essay, then you can write like, I will discuss both point of views in upcoming paragraph with my opinion in conclusion. Also you can mention your those both points in the starting. So this is how you can write your outlining statement. This is all about the introduction part. Firstly, you need to paraphrase, and then you need to write the thesis statement only in the case of opinion essay, and then outlining statement. So thank you all of you once again for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can get the link of that in the description box below. And also if you want to watch my previous videos related to writing, reading, listening and grammar, you can get the link of that also in the description box and also by clicking the I button. Thank you.